Hey, everybody, welcome to the Sith Dominion podcast. I'm your host, and I have a big fat head.
Hey, you can see
Dana
my movies
Martin.
this way. I prefer it like this.
I'm Dr. Dana Martin, and with us is Cameron. Cameron, welcome to the show.
What's up, brother?
And someone has some sort of phallic something or other. I don't know what he's doing.
What are you
doing?
What's in his cup?
Are you insecure with the ginormous mug and the obscenely ginormous microphone in front of your face? It's as big as your head.
Do you prefer it like this where you can barely hear me?
What?
I can still hear you.
Can you hear me fine?
Yeah.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Dude.
Ooh.
That thing is huge. Put it back.
Should I just keep it like right here?
Nah, put it back where it was. It's freaking ginormous. Do it again. Put it back where it was. Holy. Oh my God, dude.
It's a Blue Yeti.
I know, but just the angle. It's look, I'm camouflaged. Holy geez.
Oh, look at my shirt too. I went to Scariff and all I got were the dead.
Yeah, you wore that already on the show and pointed it out as well. Yeah. Okay.
It's a cool shirt.
Awesome.
What can I say?
It is. It is a cool shirt.
You know what? It
is.
Now you can't see the shirt.
Dana's a hater, bro, for sure.
Speaking of no shirt,
number
we
one
have
hater.
We have our first shirtless staff member, cast member, don't we? But he won't get on. Apparently, Zane, his AC's out and said he's not coming on because he doesn't want to be in there with a shirt without a shirt. But it's like, dude, just get on. Everyone's gonna love it. Hey, what's up,
money, man? And then brother some money to get his AC fixed, man.
Yeah, he does.
Well, Dana could just give him the money, I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Facts. Dana's got bread, bro. Don't let him fool you.
Nope.
I mean, he can afford steak dinners almost every night, so.
Yeah, you know what I had? Leftovers.
Real,
that's what I had
bro.
tonight. I had leftovers.
Right.
Dana, I cooked
steak.
steak if I
It was leftover ribs, but it was leftovers.
See, he gets you there.
I'd cook Dana a steak if I had a grill.
Yeah, you come over and cook me a steak. How about that?
No, I'm not coming over to your house. You won't even invite me over to your house for you to cook me a steak. Why would I come over there and do unpaid labor?
That's right. He knows his worth.
Know your worth, folks. Know your worth. Man, I feel like Cam, were you on the show last week?
No, I had to unfortunately call out. I apologize. I'm not a part-timer. I love being here. It's just things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what happens when you're big time.
Not big time. Maybe one day.
Yeah, I had to turn down Rogan for tonight, so.
Oh yeah, okay. This guy. So Star Wars. We're tonight later on here, or actually here in a few minutes, we're gonna talk about who would you want to take with you into an arena. Yeah, like, and it's not all at once, all at one time. I mean, like, if you had who would you bring with you as your champion? Not even knowing who would be in the ring against you. Like, if you had one, and that's what we're going to talk about. And, there's obviously, just throwing this out there, Obi-Wan Kenobi is the greatest Jedi ever written.
Watch your
beginning to end, greatest Jedi.
He's the closest to the Jedi religion.
Yeah. He emulated what a Jedi should be to the end, as best as we've ever seen. Now, arguable debate, whatever. Point is, that's great, but how's he going to do on a 1v1? Well, actually, he does pretty well because he defeated Maul, he defeated Vader, he defeated, so maybe. So just thinking like that, bigger, not just, I don't want just a fighter. I need a forcer because whatever. It'll be fun. Anyways, that's what we're going to do. Also, after tonight, loyalty program resets. I know I said that 2 weeks ago, but yeah, we're going to reset that tonight. Spooky during our pre-show on TikTok popped into TikTok and said hello as his plane was taking off to Italy.
Mhm.
Yeah, Italy. So bye, Spooky. Have fun. Safe travels. Get back and get on our show again. That'd be awesome. Or let us on yours.
You've been
We
on
almost.
You've been on
Yeah.
his.
Cameron hasn't been on his.
I haven't either.
I thought you were on. No, that was Zane.
I couldn't make it. It was the same night as Cantina, so
Oh, yeah. It sucks when you're double booked, right?
yeah. I'm
I
just
can't help it. Someone else was going to join. Oh, Clone Command podcast was going to join us tonight, but had a conflict. So, I don't know, man. When it comes to talking about the news, I don't recall anything as big as what we talked about last week. So, unless you guys got something, we'll just start talking about cool ass.
I mean, there was the stuff with Mark Hamill. I don't know if y'all addressed that.
Wait, what? I'll never be Luke again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. And then we talked about
the other
recast.
stuff, but I
Wait,
guess
what?
you haven't heard about it, so I'll just.
Well, then go ahead. Go, dude. Let it rip.
it.
Vader chip. Don't be a dude. Come on.
No, there wasn't anything. That was it.
Oh, you're pulling. Oh my god.
Wait, actually, you know what? Let me verify that. I'm gonna check.
What are you,
check the
Zane? Now
news.
the lore master. Hurry up, search something.
Andor's viewership hit a new high with 830 million minutes watched between May 5th to May 11th. Season 2 did not have any deleted scenes. All the scenes that were written were in the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, season 1 only
Oh.
had one deleted scene. Or every scene that was filmed was included in the show, is what I should say. That's the official quote.
Did you like the Bourne series, Cam?
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. I mean, John Wick's better, so.
Oh yeah, I'm rewatching those movies right now.
But yeah, I mean, I like the Bourne movies. They were solid.
Yeah. I'm just thinking Gilroy stuff. What was it about Andor season 2? I know we talked already, kind of recap Andor season 2, but it's just like, what was it? What was it? What was for you? What was the X factor that just was like, this is good? There had to have been this kind of thing you could point out. I mean, just well written. You know, we've said those kind of things, but it's hard to put my finger on why I feel the way I do about it.
I think production quality for me. I mean, it's pretty far and away just better than anything they've done. I mean, writing's just probably one of the biggest things. I mean, yeah, people say what they want to say about the first 3 episodes, slow burn, whatever. I thought they were all pretty engaging, but I don't think in television we're gonna get. I would be shocked to see if there is a, what is that, 5 episodes, 5-6 episode run like that second half of the season was. I don't know if we're gonna see that in television and for a long time. Unless House of the Dragon kind of picks back up with where they could go. But I think they're stretching that puppy out, which is the exact opposite of what Andor did. And he could have, but they chose not to.
When you talk about like production, it got me thinking just now about how Acolyte felt very much like a series.
It felt CW to me.
Yeah.
Much like Mandalorian season 3, much like Obi-Wan Kenobi. It all felt very no hate to CW, because I mean, I loved Arrow and parts of the Flash, and there was some good stuff in there, but like, I mean, it felt very like I mean, you could even say there's some aspects of like Rings of Power, which in some parts of the show it's just beautiful and feels like Middle Earth, and then you see stuff the elves are wearing and you're like, the hell are they wearing? That does not even feel like Tolkien, like elves, you know what I mean? But I think Acolyte from top to bottom, from production quality to acting to set design to costume design, was very CW esque.
I
Well,
thought
and its
that
budget was almost as big as Andor's
yeah,
too, which is insane. And I'll give it credit. There were two things I liked. Chimere, I liked as a character, not the come in the water with me, but I thought he was the most interesting part about the show. And then the lightsaber choreography was some of the best I've seen in the Disney era, in my opinion.
sure.
But that wasn't enough to save the show.
Mhm.
We got the same
I-
episode twice, an 8-episode season. It's like, and the
I still-
writing had no emotion, no range. You know,
That third episode is probably one of the worst pieces of television I've ever seen in my life.
oh, I have the song as my alarm because that gets me out of bed because I need to turn that off immediately.
That'd give me a freaking panic attack, probably, dude.
It seemed very much watching Andor like you were watching a mini series, like that's filmed as a movie, as a very long movie. I know that that's the intent in these, is to make it, this long kind of, but we get filler here and there, and these weird arcs and plot lines that the continuity fucks it up, messes it all up. So yeah, I think from Acolyte, and when you said production, it clicked. Like, wow, you know what? I'm immersed in this big world, multiple worlds with Andor, and I felt like I was watching a set piece on Acolyte. Huge difference, and the budget, like you said, Andrew, wasn't that big of a difference. What, 20
I
million?
think it was
30 million?
190. It was under 90 million, I think, for Acolyte. I can verify that.
You could, I mean, Andor felt HBO. Like, when you think
Yeah.
of prime HBO, you think of like 10, 12
Yeah,
years.
Game of Thrones,
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like it felt like. So I told Josiah when I'm trying to talk him into watching it, and like giving it a chance. Like, I mean, just it felt like I was on a different streaming platform in terms of what I
Yeah.
was getting on my screen, and I liked that. I liked that it felt. I would argue some of the production and set design and skeleton crew is some of the best that we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a shame that show's going to get drowned in the midst of Disney Plus. But I mean, I think when you have some talented people behind the,
I do think it's going to get a season 2.
I hope so, man.
Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
I would like it. I think that'd be a cool
Mhm.
little era of young kids that we can maybe see become Jedi. But I think when you have talented people behind a project like that are passionate about it, no hate to people maybe on other shows that they're getting paid to do this, so there's some talent there, but there might be other agendas to do. But I think from top to bottom, I think Andor is a masterclass in filmmaking, and I think should be taught in schools.
So Acolyte's budget was 180 million, but then during post-production, it got up to 230 million.
What?
Does that include marketing?
I think so. Yeah, it said after
Oh.
taxes, it translated to about 28.75 million per episode.
They had a lot
There's
of
just
cleanup to do with that,
there's
man.
zero chance that they made anything
No.
remotely break even on
No.
that, dude.
No way.
Mm-mm.
So, but did I see in passing, and I didn't even give it a second thought because too many rumors, that Acolyte season 2 is happening, or no?
No.
I heard it was canned, bro.
Yeah, it was
good.
canceled.
Good.
Because you remember when it was canceled, and then the actress who played Osha went on Instagram. It was like bad mouthing the fans and all this stuff.
Come
So,
on, May. I mean, Osha. I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
it's the same.
when you think about it, though, like there's like a plot in that show that can be made from that stuff. Like there's something there. They just went the
it was like the
exact
plot
opposite
was like
direction.
3 episodes worth of storytelling, and they dragged it out to 8, which is a common thing. I mean, Mando season 3 was kind of like that. It was like this story could
Kinda.
be 3 episodes, and you're giving us 8.
Mhm.
My good grief!
The Book of
No.
Mando was a lot like that.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
what was the Book of
Hey,
Boba?
they got Luke. Hey, they got Luke Skywalker right in that Book of Mando, though. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
They did.
that was good stuff right there. I was like, look at how look at and then what they did to my guy. But
That was painful for you.
actually, it was almost a joyful moment because it was like it was like they were just key jangling in front of me for what I could have gotten. But I read that one book that's supposed to make Rise of Skywalker better, and it really doesn't, in my opinion. But I like Luke in that book, Shadow of the Sith or something, where him and Lando are hunting the MacGuffin or something, and all that. That was cool. It was interesting to. Well, then reading, I think I read Heir to the Empire after that, so it was interesting to see kind of like the contrast and where the character was going. But solid, decent
Yeah.
book. I've actually, ironically, I was like, I've played the sequel Lego games more than I've seen the movies.
Are you ever gonna give him another shot?
Well,
Just for the sake of revisiting.
funny you should say that. I was actually thinking about it really the other day. I was like, man, like I've been seeing stuff about the Battle of Jakku comics, which I know comics don't mean anything to Dave Filoni, but
No, they
you know,
don't.
I've been thinking about it, man. I've been really thinking about it, but I don't drink at home, so I may have to come over to your place and watch them.
I literally am grabbing for my whiskey.
Which I would be down to do. But I've thought about it, man. I really have. It would first one would be easy. Force Awakens, easy breeze. New Hope, light. Last Jedi would be tough because I watched a clip on YouTube of when Puppet Force Ghost Yoda comes to Luke on what's that planet called?
Dagobah.
Osis,
Octo? No.
Octo, whatever planet he's on, milking the animals. Octo. Okay.
Octo. Octo.
I really like that moment a lot, and I was like, man, they're really trying to make me like this movie.
It's a joke because I knew you were there.
But that last one would be tough. That one I would definitely have to come watch with you. I would have to have somebody in the room that could like keep me dialed in. Like, hey brother, we're gonna watch this, and you're gonna just like, no, you know. But yeah, I've thought about it.
Listen, for even today as I sit here, and I am all the Jedi. I hate that for so many reasons, as it's like a cop out. It was an easy story thing. Like I hate it for that. For all the complexities of putting the right pieces together that Lucas goes through. And yes, everything is a piece of something. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing the master craft of storytelling that felt just thrown at the end. It just was terrible. Anyways, but hearing some of the voices and then learning who the voices are and recognizing, oh, I thought that was Kanan. Oh, I thought that was like bringing this into her. It doesn't change how I feel about it, but it eases my nausea a little more because of what all was said and who all was there. Does that make sense? Like, I appreciated the callback that they did do in the characters that they presented. They did that in the ships, which I know was a fan thing. You could see freaking Rebels. I can't remember the Phoenix and all that stuff all over there. That was all for us. Like, I know, but this was more like it felt deeper for some reason. And so does it save it for me? No, it doesn't save it, but it just makes it not as nauseating.
I really wish Kylo hadn't died at the end, or Ben, whatever his name is. I wish he hadn't died. I think if you keep him alive, there's some now whether Adam Driver wants to come back or not is a different story. But I think keeping him alive there there's a lot of interesting stuff post that, like him and Rey rebuilding the Jedi Order. Does Kylo want to be a part of that? How does he deal with the repercussions of? Because Adam Driver's talented, we all know that, but I think it would have been interesting to see like how he deals with the ghost of Kylo Ren and in his past, and I think there's interesting layers to that that would maybe help this. Honestly, fuck it, retcon it, bring him back, retcon it. Put him. They put him in a bacta tank, and he's back. I mean,
How would you feel about a future? Bring him back to tank. They're a cloning freaking facility,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, just bring him back. Luke, I know he said he'll never do it again, but Force Ghost, there's a huge a third of the movie is Luke trying to reconcile with Ben, and Ben trying to understand what really happened, perspective from a certain point of view. Very Star Warsy stuff. And that Force, he knows how to be a Force Ghost because he was already trained. He was trained in that by everybody that he talked to as Force Ghosts. So I think you're onto something, man. I'd be down to giving it a chance, and you could help to ease some of the ick in our stomachs for what they did to Luke and make him more Lukey.
Just bring him
Is
back.
that a word?
Retcon it, bro. Leave
Hashtag
retcon.
bring back.
Dave Filoni retcons, bro. Bring Kylo back, man. Let him cook.
We got a world between worlds. Let's do it.
I mean, I really feel like that could. I mean, I feel like that would be interesting. Him and Rey trying to build, like, I don't know, y'all. Andrew, you don't watch anime or anything, do you? Like Naruto.
A little bit. I've dabbled.
Okay, so like I would almost say they kind of go, spoilers for anybody that hadn't watched it. Of course, people probably watching don't really care, but like, there's like the two main characters of Naruto. Like at the end, like he brings his friend back, right, to the good side, I guess you can call it. But his friend goes into exile for his crimes as, this other, wasn't a different person, but it was the same guy. And it's like kind of doing that too. Rey's like, oh my gosh, like you and me, Rey Skywalker, whatever her name is, or she just goes by Rey. We just don't acknowledge that at all. She just goes by Rey now. But like she's like, we're gonna rebuild the Jedi Temple, we're gonna train younglings, we're gonna go find Broom Kid. Like, boom, you're tying everything in together, right?
Yeah.
But Ben's like, no, I must atone for my actions, and goes into permanent exile, but not permanent exile, but just goes into exile, but like still is opposite of what Yoda and Obi-Wan were doing, unless you're talking about Obi-Wan from Legends, but we're not. But he's still training in the Force, and then you can see this stuff with Force Ghost Luke. You know what I mean? You can see him kind of going through, like, dealing with that. So I think that'd be pretty interesting personally. But are they going to do it? No.
Yeah. And episode 1 ends with him going to exile.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 1 of this sequel. And then episode 2 is, faced with the threat has arisen, like in every other third one, or second one. And we go through the process of figuring out shit. And then you got to make a call because Rey knows that the two of them together is the only way they can defeat. Oh my God. Do it! Fuck! I'm on board. Let's go. Let's do it.
Retcon.
Start a petition, brother.
Bring Kylo back, bro.
Dude.
Come on, man. Let's do something.
Bring back Kylo. Wait. I can't believe I just said that. Hold on a second.
And we didn't talk about Finn maybe being a Jedi. Of course, after his comments, I don't even think they're going to bring him back. But like Finn being a Jedi, like, he's not the best Jedi, but he's trying. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's something there, man.
Just opening his mouth and sticking his foot in it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely not like bringing him back at all. But there'd be something there, man. Like they could do it if. I don't think they have the right person behind this Rey project, but what do I know? That's
just give me, him he's kneeling in front of Maz and she's handing him this other lightsaber. and it's off in the distance. You don't know what's being said, and he's looking at it, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" Now we close the gap of I've seen those eyes. She has something for him, and she's giving it to him, and he does have a Jedi in some way, form, or fashion connection. Yeah, mask, because we never got the what was it she saw in his eyes. That always drove me nuts.
What is I only asked this because I saw it in the saw it on a YouTube short or something.
You watch YouTube Shorts?
No, like I was scrolling on my YouTube and I saw the
I
short.
was just with you.
You know, I'm on the homepage like a normal person. I watch long form, but it was Balin's skull, so I had to click. How are we feeling about the mountain playing this guy, bro?
Love it. I'm down. Let's do it. I love that actor, man. I think he's very
Wait, what were we
talented.
talking about?
Balin Skull?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I assume. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Sorry, Cam.
Yeah,
Were you
no,
talking
that's
about
it.
Balin
Like,
Skull?
I was just thinking about it because I mean, like, I feel like Ray Stevenson, RIP, was really felt like, I don't know, hardened Jedi seeing through the times that he went through, and I'd be interested to see. I'm playing Jedi Survivor right now, so where I'm getting at the story, Cal Kestis kind of reminds me of younger, obviously, Balin. But like, I was thinking about it because clearly we know where they're heading. I have not read the Abeloth story. However, I am fairly attuned with what goes on. I'm just interested to see if that's where he's going. Filoni, I mean, how is such a villain going to arise in this in this show, and them either not key jangle us, or it takes away from Thrawn, it takes away from and then the whole bringing back Thrawn, obviously he's coming back to the galaxy, how that fits in with the New Republic, and then we get what I imagine is probably 20 years later, and it's just not mentioned again. Considering Sidious is mentioned in episode 8, I think. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm getting at? Like, if she is like that powerful, as at least the books describe her to be, and if she is who's calling to Balin, like
Mhm.
it feels like a very interesting. How is he going? How is this going to be maneuvered?
Yeah.
And how is Thrawn coming back to the galaxy? And we're probably not going to get Luke anywhere, or even anyone in the big three involved in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, those are big. I see what you're saying. Those are big moments either way.
Yeah, that
Like
just
how are they not, or would they not be involved?
yeah, like
And
how are we not going to see Thrawn coming back, and we're not going to see a council roundtable of Mothma, Leia, maybe have a Han in there, all these other people within the New Republic, and considering what I think is in those, what was it? Because those Night Sisters had tombs, right, or graves, or something like that. That
they
they're
were
caskets.
loading on caskets. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
We
what's
know
going
it's an
on here?
undead army.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, duh. But what's going on here? You know,
Yeah.
just very big. And I'm not saying I want some like Avengers Endgame style, like Luke drops out of the sky like
Jedi
Thor. Yeah.
assemble.
I mean, Cal Kestis is definitely going to be there for sure, but like, like not him dropping out of the sky like Thor in Infinity War, but like,
One
I
of the
mean,
sound fonts on my lightsaber is Cal Kestis.
honestly, great Jedi, but I'm interested to see where they're going with this third game. I feel like his story is fine with where they left him, but like, It seems like Filoni's touching on very big moments in a time period where all those three are going to be heavily involved, and
Yeah.
they're just, how are we going to address that? And for the love of God, it better not be CGI slop, deep fake, whatever nonsense. So
Yeah, I mean, Leia's the freaking leader of the rebellion under. Wait, what? When is this?
it's like 2-3 years after ROTJ.
Yeah, I said rebellion. Sorry, she's not the chancellor though. Who's the chancellor?
No, but
Mon Mothma.
I mean, yeah, but she's
Yeah.
heavily involved.
I was getting my legends and canon.
Oh, clearly not the lore
Swapped.
master.
Well, bro, like I hated what they did in the Ahsoka show, and I understand she's passed. Like I get it, but like she's not gonna, in terms of what was going on in that moment, right? Like with Hera, like she's not gonna just send 3PO as a cop. Like, you know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
just like, come on, bro. Like just recast, cast her daughter, give her daughter, or give it to somebody else. Like, I mean, we have, like, the show must go on if we're going to be in this time period. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I can't remember the other guy's name that played Han. I feel like he did a good job.
Alden Ehrenreich.
Yeah, like let him cook, and then the guys that they've used to at least play the body of Luke look like Mark Hamill. Like maybe give a no-name guy a chance.
Just give
Sorry, that would make too
the
much sense.
baton
Disney's not going to do that.
and lightsaber to Sebastian Stan and be done with it.
Which he does have crazy range, and I've been campaigning for that for years, but like
You already got him under contract under the Ark, Disney. You got him under the freaking firmament dome, like in your logo. You've already got them till they're 80. Isn't that what the joke is? You can't leave until you're 80 or they clone you.
90.
So Robert Downey Jr.'s got to still play Marvel characters.
Well, that movie comes out in a couple weeks, right, Andrew?
Which movie?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's July 25th.
Okay.
Oh,
so
my-
Superman first.
Yeah, Superman's July 11th.
Man, we gotta hope and pray to the Lord that this Superman movie's good, man. Because if not,
I haven't
there's-
seen any DC in a while, man.
DC is DOA, brother. DOA.
Well, really, someone was saying earlier, and I've said, a lot of people have said this. If Superman doesn't do well or isn't good, it's going to be really hard for the other DCU projects to do, even if they're good, to do well.
For the love
And at
of
the end of the
God,
day,
just
studios look at the numbers, but Warner Brothers is splitting off into two companies by next
I
year.
saw that. How do you
They
think
don't
that's
know
going to impact this?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man.
No,
they
they
just have
don't.
no
Zaslav
idea.
is just getting his way.
Yeah, he's just getting paid his $50 million, and he don't care
Who?
what's going on.
Who was it?
David Zaslav.
Oh, who's that? I'm not a DC. I don't know who this guy is.
He's head
He
of Warner
runs
Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I probably should know that.
James Gunn is head of DC.
I know who James Gunn is.
Just
Okay.
make the Batman part 2, bro. Please. Please.
Did you see that other movie he was in, Tenet?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I saw it when it came out.
What a fantastic film that was. We're not
been-
talking about film tonight, though, folks. Sorry.
Dude, I mean,
Now, we're 35 minutes in
Pattinson's
and we
got
haven't even
range.
talked
35
about
minutes in
the
and we've talked
title.
Star
People are
Wars,
like,
but
clickbait,
not
the
why
retention's
we're
going to be...
Bro, the answer is clear, fellas. The answer is clear, but I'll save my answer for last.
Hey, can
same here.
we flesh this out a little bit? Not tonight, but I like this idea, Cam. We got to get some momentum behind it. Seriously.
Dana never likes my ideas.
Oh, my bring back Kylo?
Yeah. I
Or
thought
Ben?
you were just being stupid, but no,
Brother,
man.
You're
You're
I
on
will-
more
something.
Dana.
Brother, look, man, I'm trying to be more positive, bro. I mean, all is well because never mind. I mean, they got to do something. I mean, we can't just ignore this era. This is what we got.
So fix it.
I've heard some of the comics are pretty good. I hadn't checked them out. I'm trying to, but Dana won't share the Marvel subscription. He also won't cook me a steak either, or invite me over to his house. We can't even cuddle and watch the sequels because I would definitely need someone to hold me as I cry. But
it's a good thing there's a console in between the two chairs on the cuddle couch.
We can still hold hands. It won't be weird.
It's June, I know, guys.
It's making me very weird right now.
But bro, bring Kylo back, man. I mean, we've retconned. I mean, how many things has Dave retconned? I mean, yeah, we've retconned Anakin. He does not give a shit about his children, or his grandson. I think he retconned. I mean, how many times have you retconned the Asajj Ventress books? I mean, Jesus, we're bringing her back.
Yeah.
I think he retconned something with the Hera and Kanan origin.
Yeah, I mean, Ventress is like, as it stands right now, is out there running around. She's supposed to be dead. What the hell?
Ahsoka has almost died. Ahsoka has died, has risen again. Was about to die, and then was saved. And I mean, bro, just bring
Was it
Kylo
ever
back.
explained how Anakin got into the world between worlds?
He is God. I'm just kidding. No, I don't think so.
Why have we not asked that question?
Because the world between worlds is not what you think it is, because Dave doesn't know what it is.
He's like, I want to bring back some shit.
Okay,
I want to fix something that, let's do this.
Look, Rebels is fire, all right?
Yeah.
Fire.
Except for?
And the world between worlds stuff is cool. But it doesn't make any sense. Ahsoka's end by not
with Dana, what's going on here?
By not leaving, he's got to hit the vape, bro. But by not leaving Anakin and Darth Vader killing her is a fitting end to her story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But no, we have to save the shiny object who becomes Star Wars Gandalf. And like, I'm cool with it. I like Ahsoka a lot. Not the biggest fan of Rosario Dawson's portrayal of live action Ahsoka, but I digress. But it's like,
you can Rosario Dawson, and you can like Ahsoka, and you cannot like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Go.
No, well, I would argue that like it was very evident in their battle between the world between worlds that one person was very much attuned in their athleticism as a duelist, and the other one was not. And the one that was an actual duelist was having to accommodate another person in their duel, because
I can tell you that was disappointing,
like,
because Ahsoka's one of the best duelists in the order when she left. Like that, like rivals even Yoda. Like, she was good.
Well, she was trained by one of the best, and then I mean, did battle with Obi-Wan countless times too. I mean, like, she learned from probably some of the best duelists in the order.
Yeah.
And grew up in a time where the Jedi were at their peak. So duelists of that, like, she would have had no excuse not to have been, you know. So, but her portrayal from Rosario Dawson's perspective is very disappointing, because it doesn't feel like the same character to me sometimes, even where she ends at in Rebels. Like, I understand. Oh, he retconned the ending of Rebels. He retconned his own show. Did he not? And am I right, Andrew? He kind of retconned
how
the end of Rebels.
The end of Rebels ended with
Sabine
standing on the tower on Lothal and looking, and
Yeah.
in comes the ship, and that's how it
hold
starts.
on. Let me find it.
I thought it
With
started the
Ahsoka, and
exact same
Ahsoka's
way.
like, I'm never gonna see you guys again, and I don't know. I'm
Let
just
me
here.
see.
Fact checking.
This is the
Ooh.
best part of the show.
I
when
could
our
show my
lore
prodigal
master
son
is
Return of the
not
Jedi
here.
lightsaber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd have to get up. It's all the way over there.
Don't move. I can see your face. The moment you turn, you're hidden behind that ginormous microphone you have there.
right.
Jeez, dude. I don't understand. I'm not insecure, clearly, because I have this tiny little mic. But I just, wow. Did you find what you're looking for?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
So it says. So Rebels ends with Ezra Bridger sacrificing himself that he could save his friends and family in his homeworld of Lothal by having Purgle's space whales take him and Admiral Thrawn's troops away from the planet, going to an undisclosed location. In Rebels, it was implied Sabine Wren believed that Ezra survived the journey and was going off with Ahsoka to find the missing Jedi.
Right.
However, in Ahsoka, it retconned Sabine's ending from Rebels. It was implied in the Rebel series finale that Sabine Wren remained on Lothal after the liberation to honor Ezra and protect the planet in case the Empire ever came back. However, Ahsoka, the show, reveals that the real reason Sabine remained on Lothal was so she could begin her Jedi training with Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that was never really discussed on Rebels at the end there. You're exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
They never said that at all. Wow.
But
And we just
yeah,
accepted
so I mean, he retcons his own shows. Just retcon
I love
a movie that
You know,
did
I
not
always had
make.
the idea to do that, and I ended up not doing it because so I had the chance to go ahead and do it, and I did it.
I heard that
just-
guy speak for a while, and I can't get it out. That's not the voice I thought I'd hear out of his mouth. I just thought it'd be a little lower, but oh well. Not you, Cam. Filoni.
That's
Yes,
fair,
your
brother.
lightsaber. I see you. That's bad.
Look how
I mean,
long
in a
this
good
thing
way.
is.
Oh my goodness. Do you have a
Very-
problem with thievery at your house?
Yes.
People steal crap?
Yeah. If it was charged, I'd turn it on, but I haven't. I forgot to charge it.
Well, I was wondering because you have your name on your pillow, like someone's gonna steal it at your own home.
Oh, oops! I did get up. People saw my pillow. No, that was a birthday gift, actually.
Oh, it was your birthday a little while ago.
Not
Happy
that I've had this for like 10 years.
Oh,
And
did
it's
your
got a
mama
gold-
make that for you?
No, I got a friend did.
Oh,
Who was my Mima? No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't grandma.
my Nana made it. Shut up, man. My grandma gave me that chain. And if you know where that came from, you're as old as I am. All right. Here we go. So I had this silly idea
Very
to talk
silly.
about like who is the best overall Star Wars kind of character, and you just can't do that. You can't say this is the best character, this is best whatever. This is the best fighter, maybe. This is the best force user. This is the best
You know who the
duelist.
best fighter in Star Wars is?
We do.
Oh yeah, it's very obvious.
Who?
Very obvious.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. I guess.
It's Maul or Asajj. It's one of the two.
Asajj is pretty damn good.
It's very
So-
obvious.
what I decided is let's just talk about if you got to choose one champion from the Star Wars universe, and
Current
it could
canon?
be expand what
Current canon, or are we including Legends?
any Legends expanded
Oh,
universe,
then
yeah,
Star Killer.
Legends or
Easy.
canon. Who would you pick to bring into an arena as your champion, like gladiator style? But it's 1v1. You don't know who you're gonna fight. So you got to bring someone that you think you can win with, whoever you face. One Star Wars character from the Star Wars universe, why you would take that person. I'll let you think about it if you need, but I know Cam's like, nah, dude, I got this. Do you got this, Andrew?
Yeah,
No,
I think
'cause-
I think mine waxes easily, bro. Anybody that you'll throw out there. Actually,
Right.
actually, my top two would, I think personally, would wax pretty much anybody. My
Let's hear it.
first one is gonna be Force Unleashed 2 Star Killer,
Oh shit!
and then my second one would be what's the hold on.
He doesn't even know.
No, it's a specific time period.
Ah.
End of Fate of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker from Legends.
Doesn't
Those
make your mic cooler than mine.
Those would be two.
I don't think I'm familiar enough with the second one. The first one, yeah,
Oh, he's waxing for sure, bro.
and he's nasty. Like,
Oh, he's real nasty.
yeah.
Mine are way better. Mine are way
Oh,
better.
shh.
Broomstick
Okay,
Boy
well,
at the end of the last Jedi.
before you say anything, now you can't pick based on what he's picked. Yeah, you had to come prepared.
Oh, I did. I was
Okay,
trolling.
okay,
I know.
okay. All right, let's go.
Broomstick Kid from Last Jedi, and then the young lane that calls Anakin a master because he's brave enough to call Anakin a master. So
And he becomes
Yeah.
Snoke, bro.
exactly.
That kid does become Snoke.
No.
At least,
Um,
at least that was a theory we had before the dark times.
Let's see.
Or the Empire.
Kylo Ren and Rey as a duo would wipe out anyone. You know, I mean, it just. Nah, I don't know. I would just go with like Darth Maul or Luke or Kenobi, even.
Yeah.
That was getting
Asajj.
waxed, brother. Asajj is getting
Well,
waxed, bro.
Cam took the two best options, so and you're not gonna beat him. So who can last the longest?
Well,
is
you
the
got
question we
Legends
can
characters
answer.
to play with, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
got-
do, man.
you
I'm
got-
not as knowledgeable in that realm. So.
Okay. You got like Darth Cadus, bro. You got Jaina.
Ooh, Darth Plagueis.
Oh, he's getting waxed, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's-
I don't have anything. Cam took the good
You got
ones.
Palpatine. I mean, Prime Palp, bro. Probably would be.
Prime Palp would
Yeah.
be close. Well,
Master
Prime
of all
Palp
li-
did beat him, right? In the second one?
What about Dooku?
Mas-
Dooku,
Master of all lightsaber forms.
Yoda,
What era of Yoda though?
Prime.
Prime. It's like 700
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
Right. 700 year for, you start getting a 750 and he, loses a step there,
We
man.
start to
There's
get
extra-
to
there's
where
extra
Luke is asking
50.
him question. We get to Return of the Jedi. Luke asks him 2 questions. He's like, "I gotta die." No, not that Yoda.
Man, it's a tough one, man. I like because Kylo Ren was actually pretty damn powerful, man.
That's what I said.
And and I'm talking like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with a little bit more clearer head on his shoulders. I don't know, man. It's tough because I want to default to like Nihilus, but his weakness of being hunger pained while he's without Traya to help him there's just no way I think he would be able to withstand a fight 1v1 battle in the middle of an arena. It's damn, dude. And now it's like, well, I thought Nihilus, but you said that guy, and I don't want to bring Nihilus now because I think he could beat Nihilus. Damn, dude. Cam's just sitting back like, yeah, I got this.
I know he took the best one.
That's a good one.
I mean, Force Unleashed. I mean, Star Killer in general is just absolutely just busted from all ends. But I really think my second pick, in terms of, I watched a video on it recently from, I think it was Stupendous Wave, but like into Legends, Luke Skywalker was arguably like the chosen one. Like I think, from a living being, accomplished what Anakin was supposed to eventually become. So, I think that's a choice. But I mean, do you throw that guy in an arena?
Yeah, I don't know.
And does he just turn it on? Whereas I think Starkiller, he does it in the games. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
but he's too OP. He's too OP.
like he's absolutely busted. Like,
he's a video game character.
Exactly, like he's busted. Like,
so if we exclude those OP kind of folks,
you canon, just canon what we have.
What do you got?
You know what rhymes with canon? Kanan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's tough because like dueling, like doing well in just a lightsaber battle is different than gladiator style. So it's like,
well, anything goes though. I mean, from lightsabers,
Darth Vader,
force powers.
Darth Vader would be. I mean, he could just force choke you before you even get to it. Look what he did in Rogue One.
Yeah.
See, I almost feel like, I mean, my first answer would probably be, I would think Dooku, but he's a gentleman, so I would almost think like an arena would be too, you know what I mean? Like
uncivilized.
yeah, and so I think probably my answer would probably be, I think I'd probably go Maul. I think he's got. I think there's some versatility there.
Peak Maul with his legs or with his robot, not his spider legs, but his robot legs.
Yeah, I do robot legs Maul. I think by then he would understand a little bit more. Unless he's
got that
Kenobi.
more vengefulness, revenge, hate in him too.
Yeah, but
I might take Peak Yoda, man. I really might. I think his knowledge of the Force, combined with his athleticism and I can never say it, form, mastery, makes him extremely difficult to defend against. And yeah, man, I think I might go with Yoda. I know I'm a Sith guy, but when it comes to
Yoda. I already took him.
1v1, you took Yoda?
He's off the board. I did.
You didn't take
He's
Yoda.
off the board.
Yeah, you said Yaddle. I thought you said
I think
Yaddle.
Palpatine's a sleeper answer too, bro. Like, you gotta.
Who would take Yaddle?
He beat Yoda. My little green friend.
You don't know what you're talking about, Dana.
He did beat Yoda.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan. Name one duel Obi-Wan lost.
Well, I guess if you count Dooku with Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
okay.
He lost that one.
He lost.
He lost to Dooku in Revenge of the Sith. So he was bested by Dooku twice.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he lost a couple times in the Clone Wars too.
He lost the team to Maul, but that's only because he didn't have his lightsaber.
Loses to
Huh.
Vader in A New Hope. Technically,
Yeah.
he kind of just disconnects
Gave
from
up.
Yeah,
Milani.
I
but,
don't count that.
um,
I mean, he gave himself up. Yeah, I don't count that.
I mean, L's an L, brother.
And
Yeah. It's still that's right.
He
It's like if you
dies
lose by 1
to-
point, it's still a loss.
He dies to Star Killer in Force Unleashed.
yeah, he does.
Um,
Let's see.
Did y'all see the?
Yes.
I don't know if I shared this with in the chat or not. It's like behind the scenes footage of Dooku and Anakin's duel. And the move he actually does in rehearsal versus what we get on film is two totally different things. He does the disconnect the lightsaber, drop it, and then pick it up under Dooku's lightsaber, which is what gives him the advantage to and chop off his hands. It was insane, man. You know what I'm talking about? Are you looking for it?
I'm looking for it.
Sick, man. I don't if I didn't share it, I shared the Yaddle one today. That was fun. But
Yaddle? Yaddle? Does
Yaddle?
anyone know how to say her
Yaddle?
name?
no. Say my name, say my name.
Oh, hold on. I got a funny one to show.
Did you find it? No.
No, I found something else that's better. Way better. It's so good.
Andrew screen joined.
Yeah, I can't find it.
I don't think you shared it.
I guess I didn't. My bad. My bad. What is that?
I got something funny.
Bad. Fine, share it. And we'll,
No,
then
I'm
we'll
kidding.
go
You don't
on.
want to watch it. You're gonna cringe.
Somebody spam ones in the chat. Dana and I should go golfing.
Not this weekend.
But
Yeah, it's
Just go to-
Father's Day, bro. But like, come on, man. You can't keep.
Oh, is it Father's Day weekend?
yeah,
I'm not even going to be around.
you're dead.
Yeah, I'm going to help my mom pack some stuff. She's moving. So
Oh,
go visit her
Where?
and help her out.
she's moving away from you or something.
Hey, Cam, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for the one, brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah, Cam. Thanks. Appreciate that. What is happening?
It's me, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I
know. Span ones in the chat. We need to go
Yeah,
golf.
Andrew. Oh, the Fed's going to come into our chat.
Andrew, do you golf, bro?
No, I mean I do putt putt.
Look at that
Oh.
physique. He's got caddy written all over him.
Yeah, probably.
Dana's gonna need a caddy for sure.
100%.
I'm not gonna
Yes,
drive
play.
4 hours to caddy Dr. Dana.
What do you think about this one? What do you mean? What do I think about this one? I think I'll
Andrew,
use my
Are you west,
my driver.
north, south,
Central.
central?
Yeah, you know where he's at.
4 hours.
You have no idea where I am.
You're not 4 hours away
4
from me.
Well, I'm 3.5
No.
from Dallas.
What?
Or three
Where in
for
the
3
hell do you
hours.
think I am, dude?
You're not
Literally
in
like an hour and maybe 2 hours max. Max 2 hours.
I thought you were past
Are
Dallas.
you north or are you north of Dallas?
He's north of. Can I tell? Yeah, you've said it before.
Yeah,
North of
yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
He's like literally like Inks Lake around that area, right? I mean, it's
Yeah.
Like,
Marble Falls.
no, it's like 2 hours away.
Really?
Oh,
I
bruh.
think College Station was a lot further.
All right, Marble Falls. He is 2 hours and 45 minutes from my house.
In Marble
Wow.
Falls.
That's-
2
so
hours.
add 30 minutes.
So add 30 minutes. Where? I don't think you're. What direction? Man, they
We
don't
gotta get-
teach these kids mapping anymore, do they?
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, because they
let me
got
look.
AI to do it for us, bro. Don't worry,
That's
Palantir is
right.
going to be here for us all.
How about
Dude,
this, Dr. Dana?
By and large, man. By and
the
large.
next time
Coming.
I have neighbors that are A&M fans. when it's September and they're driving up for a home game to tailgate, I'll just sneak in the back of their car
Yeah, dude.
and then to your house and then know when they're leaving and then
We can take him to Northgate.
Oh,
We can
introduce you to
the
some local wildlife.
oh, I live in Austin. There's enough wildlife there.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah, he's got,
Austin,
like,
Three-legged
people-
women,
you got
you know.
Sixth
Yeah, like-
Street.
people pooping in the streets and stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, so let's just Dallas has that too. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
So nice.
wonderful tax dollars at work.
Yeah. Keep the streets clean,
I'll tell you
Taxation
off
is
air.
theft.
I'll tell you off.
man. Wait, are you in Bryan or are you in College Station?
Me?
Yeah.
You don't know where he is?
I have a 77845 zip code, but I'm technically classified as Brian.
Wow, you just gave away a zip code. Zoom. No, we're gonna corner you.
Well,
now.
I mean, unless everything is, I mean, we're public figures, so it, you
Ah.
can expect people
I can
figure
literally
shit out.
look up my name
Yeah.
and the
Right.
and know how much my house is worth, how much I paid in property tax.
Andrew's like, wait, what?
Dana's, Dana's, by the way, is
No, I fought the
Oh.
law and I won on this one. That was you should what they sent me.
But yeah, so you know where that big church is? They built on 30. That new big one, the Church of Christ one.
yes.
So we're like in the neighborhood in front of that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so we're
not
like in that
CS?
pocket.
Wow.
It used to be before the development, but so like we're right across from Power Sports, so we're off of Hardy Whedon.
You go get over to the Tilted Pint much?
I can if I ever got the invite.
I love that place. They have a great Reuben and Guinness to go with it. It's we used to go all the time.
I mean, I'd get
All the time.
I'd get a Coors Light, but you know, I'm basic.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I get a Coors Light,
What
bro.
does this press play when timer expires?
Just
Nice.
leave it. It's just an old thing that I never got rid of. Okay. Okay.
But now Tilted Pines Fire. I think a guy I used to play in the softball league with. I think he's a bartender there.
Yeah, they got
His
some
name is
good
Andrew
eats.
too.
What?
I think I said I believe it's Andrew is also his name too.
Ah.
I'm always danger number 2. Golly.
No, you're number 1 in our hearts.
Aw,
I'm gonna throw this out and we'll wrap up. But like, let's say that Yoda was able to train Luke a little longer. You Cam talk a lot about Luke being this guy from Legends. He
The GOAT.
really was larger than life. I mean, like everyone knew, like he was legendary. Like William Wallace killed 150 men. Yeah, like it came out like that's the legend that started to surround Luke, and which is why what was it? The Force Awakens, right? Where we see Han for the first time, and the Force, it's true, all of it. For me, it was kind of like this weird, like, what do you mean you don't know about all this? Because Luke was like, he created the Order again. Like, people knew this, and it wasn't this mythic hokum somewhere. So, like, had Yoda the opportunity and not just die, would he have stayed there longer, do you think? Luke stayed with him longer, stayed to train more? You think he would have? Or was that just the destiny? It was just he was only supposed to learn that and go on.
I mean, I would say the second point. I mean, the Force is determines all. I mean, unless you're Dave Filoni. But no, I mean, I think that think what happened happened. And
Like he had to be at that point maybe to meet with his dad, as opposed to maybe being more trained and more hardened as a Jedi line, or I don't know.
That's what makes him like the whole reason of why he leaves Dagobah to go to go be with his friends is who he is as a character, which is why him in the later movies kind of forsaking all attachments and forsaking
Yeah.
and then making his students do it. Even despite the Legends continuity, even when you take that out, like it feels unnatural, because why would the guy who every decision that he made was because of his attachments and his love for his friends and family, like that was his reason for doing so, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you take that away, you don't really understand the character at its core, because I understood it even pre-Legends was, this guy was, like Yoda tells him in Last Jedi, students we are what they rise above. Like, he rose above his masters. He understood the faults of what made them do their things, and he wasn't trained from a young small boy. He was a teenager. I mean, he was almost
So he wasn't indoctrinated.
exactly. And so it's like every decision he made, I mean, his rashness in Empire Strikes Back did cost him an arm, and the good guys lose, but it then led him into becoming the guy that we see in ROTJ, who still makes the same decisions in that movie based on love and compassion for what we all view as this evil guy, but he, like, that's my father. Like, the force is almost calling me to face him, right? Everyone's like, no, don't go, you know what I mean? But he knows that's a decision that has to be made. And I don't think that guy would then go back and knowing what he would then find out about, I guess, what we would call prequel era Jedi and his father and the Jedis that taught him, why would he then go and do the same practices of the order that failed,
Mm-hmm.
when the order that fails completely contradicts everything that makes Luke a different? I mean, he wears all black, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's not something a Jedi does. Like, at least when I was a kid, I didn't see the prequels first, saw the OT. Like, when I see him in all black going to Jabba's palace, I'm like, oh wow, is he gonna join the bad guys? But no, he encapsulates everything of what it means to be a Jedi in that movie, and I think that he got all of the training that he was meant to get from the Force by Yoda, by Obi-Wan, and I think that these books behind me right here encapsulate that pretty well,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think we really have a palette for more good Luke on screen. There's a lot of good Luke written, but I don't know if y'all feel the same way. The fact that it's not canon, it's still enjoyable to read, but it's kind of like, it's not real, right? I know it's a book, it's not real, but you know what I'm saying.
that's why I've said, like, I've heard these comics, man, are pretty good. I've even heard the Kylo comic, the Legacy of Vader one. I've heard that's good too. I mean, like, they're putting out good stuff. It's just, for someone like my stepdad who introduced me to all this, but he's not that into it. He used to read Legends back in the day, but not that into it. I mean, for what all he knows, like, he'll always remember the grumpy old guy with the long beard on the screen drinking blue or green milk. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the Jedi should end and all this stuff. And You're like,
Knowing there's a threat, knowing there's a real threat. Let's say, just take it at face value, he was going to strike his nephew, he put himself in exile, he did all those things, blah blah blah. The moment he heard that his sister was in trouble and that Han was dead, why was his ass not, Chewie, fire it up, let's go? That's the Luke we know. Is that's your point, right? I mean,
yeah,
and that didn't happen.
Yeah, but the Luke we know never gets to that point, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
like, you also have the point of like, it's not even just him; it's all the other characters too. Like it's we're seeing this in a bunch of other movies now too. Like you even saw it in the latest indie movie, which actually the first 10 minutes of that movie were actually pretty good. But like it's the great reset of established characters, right? And because you take a legacy character and you kind of break them down to build up this newer gen of characters, like it's like they don't know what to do, which is a tall task to have these new round of characters with legacy characters and not have the legacy characters take away the screen time, but there is a way to do it correct, in my opinion. And I'm even trying to think of a show or movie that might have done it well.
When you take like an indie, I mean, this is a character show, right? It's a single point of the universe revolves around Indy, right? And in Star Wars, it was the Skywalker, it was Anakin Luke story. And because it was such a large universe, it blossomed into this, I think, uncontrollable fan fire for many years. That Lucas encouraged the creativity. Lucas wasn't, I mean, if you're using it blatantly, yeah, they'll come after you. But I mean, just a lot more lax than when, since Disney's had the IP. And so for me, it's like, well, why do we, not that I don't mind seeing these other characters fleshed out from the stories, from what we got in the original, but dare I say, we just maybe don't do some stuff for a little while in the movies, in the TV, on the screen. Maybe you just do a book or two over the next couple years, right? I think we touched on this a couple episodes ago. It might behoove them to kind of do a creative reset. I actually feel like you're watering down Skywalker's story by having all this other crap. Sorry, all these other stories that, while they're interesting, it's like they're intentionally trying to downplay the Skywalker saga, except for Ahsoka by bringing him obviously back in. But all these other things, I mean, I know it's a larger universe, but I don't know, maybe we give the universe a break.
See, you say that, but then we just got Andor, and I'm like, man, I'd love to see insert, I don't know, Rogue Squadron, insert Old Republic, insert something, you know what I mean, with this type of creative direction, this type of production. But then it's like, well, only one and a half, if you want to include John Watts' skeleton crew, only 1.5 guys have been able to show that they can do something like that. And I don't know. I mean, I'm 50-50 on Jon Favreau. It just depends on if they actually let him cook, but he also is the reason we have Grogu, and that makes me want to claw my eyes out. But I don't know, man. Like, they just need to make sure we have the right people on the projects. Make sure we have, like, I know it's memeing because it's Ryan Gosling, but I mean, this James Mangold Ryan Gosling project, I think has some could be interesting. I think that's set after the sequels.
Say
It's
what you
set
want
5 years
about
after.
Ryan Gosling, but he's a good actor, and
yeah.
he takes his roles seriously, whether
I
it's
love
a
him in Blade
serious
Runner.
role or a goofy role. He doesn't take himself seriously, but he takes his craft seriously. Does that make sense? Like, at least from my perception, if he's Ken, then he's Ken to the nth degree, right? He's giving it all. If he's is it The Notebook? Was that the one where, yeah, then he's, oh, pouty eyes and look at me and pouty lips and kiss them. Like, he's all in whatever I've seen him in. And for that, yeah, I'm down. I think he's gonna do well with whatever he's given. And then we defend these actors so much in this IP anymore. I feel like that's all we do is defend the actors and criticize the back end.
Well, because despite my gripes with, Last Jedi, Mark Hamill acted out what he was told to do.
Yeah. To the best that, yeah.
That's pretty much what all of them do. It's not their fault what happened. They don't make those type of decisions. But I don't know, man. Lately I've been, I guess, trying to take the more, this is what we got. And I'll admit I wouldn't like seeded every single week for Andor, but like when I was able to sit down and watch it, I'd probably watch 3 to 4 episodes at a time. So 2 to 4. But this Maul show has hope. Some of this extra stuff they're doing is fine. We really need a big screen hit. Like, we need this Mando movie to bang. Like,
It needs a double bang.
yeah, it needs like that Mike
The
Green.
Mike
Bang,
Green.
bang,
Bang.
bang.
Or it needs 3 big booms. Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
What is that?
It's the Costco guys,
Let's
bro.
go, guys. Yeah. Oh, we're so sorry about your brother. He gets 5 big booms.
Boom, 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 boom.
What in the hell just happened on this show?
But I think it's gonna be another Clone Wars episode, and that's gonna be sad.
Oh,
It's animated, right? And
movie.
it's animated. Do we know if it's going to be Clone Wars style animation or
My brother is that Mando movie is live action, brother.
not the Mando?
Sorry to hear
sorry.
about the Mando movie. It gets
Maul.
3 big
Maul
booms.
is animated.
Yeah, Maul is animated. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Do we know what time era it is?
It's after Clone Wars.
So like Kira era?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get an animated
believe.
Kira. We're gonna get what's her name to voice Kira?
She was in that
Amelia
god
Clarke.
awful. She was in that god awful Ubisoft Star Wars game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Oh,
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
The one where you had to pay like an extra $25 for a DLC Jabba the Hutt mission. Fuck
are you
Ubisoft.
kidding me?
Fuck you, brother.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about that. It gets 3 big booms.
Boom.
What is? I gotta have to look this up. This is
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull up the video. Hopefully, we don't get copyrighted.
Bro, we're definitely gonna get copyrighted. Those guys.
We haven't had one in a couple weeks, boys. We're due.
All right.
Debbie's not here to stop us, so no, we're gonna get copyright. Don't do it.
Debbie just shuts
Miss you,
down the
Debbie.
stream. Debbie's gonna shut down the stream remotely.
Yep. You're like, I told you guys.
Let me see.
I gotta
Okay.
share. So
Hold on.
So I asked everyone. I said, "What do you guys or who's on for tonight or whatever?" I always ask like Monday or Tuesday, and Debbie, she's always busy. She's always doing stuff, and so when she's on, I'm excited. But I don't expect she's gonna be on 18 shows a week, and so when she says, "What are you talking about?" I say, "Who's in tomorrow?" She says, "What are you talking about?" I say I'm talking about TSD, the Sith Dominion. It's a podcast about Star Wars from a dark side point of view. But that's not important. What's important is the topic. Who do you want in a fight to have your back and why? So, and I'm totally being Leslie Nielsen right now, right? Like I'm airplane, and she didn't ever reply. And I thought, oh no, I think she didn't get it. It was a joke.
Gotta pull it up.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden she just is like, I'm out for tonight. I'm like,
You
no.
offended her.
You're gonna pull up the video?
Yeah, I gotta pull it up.
Oh,
Hold on, brother.
can you not share?
You have to
You don't.
approve.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother
Andrew,
that
bro,
passed away.
you
He
gotta
gets
pull
5
up
big
like a
booms.
Costco video.
Boom! Boom!
Yeah.
Boom!
Here, I'll pull
This
it up.
guy does this and makes money. He says boom into a camera.
Boom. Yeah.
You have TikTok on a. Oh, we're the Costco guys.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie!
Hold on, AJ. Put this on it.
I don't want that. I gotta find the actual like.
Yeah, like where they go. We're the Costco guys.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, okay. Here we go.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
Double chunk chocolate
We're Costco guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
We're Costco guys. Of course we work out with the tires.
They even have a song
We're
they
Costco
know
guys.
called "Bring the Boom."
What the heck is this thing?
Dan, you should get that for your pool.
We're Costco guys. Of course we look at every TV in the place every time we come in.
We're Costco guys. Of course we get the sample even though we bought the thing the last 3 times we were here.
Bro,
We're
look at
Costco
Dana's
guys.
face,
Of
bro.
course we cool off in the milk fridge.
We're Costco.
What the hell is that?
Bro, play him the song. Play him the song, please.
Oh wait,
Still bringing it.
let me look up.
Oh my God, bro! Please, we have to
Is
watch.
this
I gotta
real
look up.
life?
Yes, bro. It's gonna get better. We haven't even told you about the
Better?
Rizzler. We haven't even told you about the
Yeah.
Rizzler, bro.
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom! We bring the boom to you! We bring the boom! We bring the boom to everyone! We bring the boom! Your favorite father and son!
Every afternoon on your FYP.
We'll be bringing the boom around 3:15.
We bring the boom so loud the whole earth shakes.
With double chunk chocolate cookies!
And chicken bakes. Biceps and triceps bring the boom that everybody deserves.
And we call him Big Justice, cause that's what he serves!
We bring the happiness and laughter when we enter the room. And we're changing up the world with the boom or doom.
We bring the boom! That's what we do! We bring the boom! We bring the boom to you! We bring the boom! We bring the boom to everyone! We bring the boom! Your favorite father and son! We bring the boom!
Oh my!
We bring the boom! That's
Wow.
You gotta introduce him to the Rizzler.
Bro, we gotta show him the Rizzler. This guy's a
There's
god.
more?
This
I
guy's
don't
a
want-
god
Dude.
among men, bro.
Don't
There's
make
a
me watch-
whole Costco verse of people. Oh, it's so funny.
23 million views, 26 million views on that.
He's got 1.6 million followers.
Oh my god!
Bro, show him the Black Panther one, dog, please.
Oh yeah, here we go.
What the hell is
It
this?
says that it fits you until you're 7 and I'm 7. So it fits until
He's Italian.
you're like 9.
You know what you got to do for your first task as Black Panther? You have to go up there.
No, Mommy said it's not safe.
Black Panther doesn't have a mommy. He's a man of his own. He lives alone.
Just because I'm Black Panther doesn't mean that I go up a ladder.
Why not? You're supposed to save the day. Save the day. The vigilante is out again on the loose. What are you talking
What
about?
the
Tony
hell
Stark on
is
there?
this?
You're gonna save Krim. You can't even go up a ladder.
Sure about me? People call call me Black Panther.
Ow!
That comes from the top.
All right, we got to show Dana him doing the Rizzler
What
face.
is happening right now? I've lost all control.
Oh, look at there he is. There it is. It's the
There
one
we
on
go.
the right. It's the one on the right. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
How to do the Riz face. All you need to do is do this. Hold one eyebrow down. Raise one eyebrow up. Then it should look like this. Suck in like this. Then
What is he
do it all
doing?
together.
He's doing the Riz face,
And that's how
bro.
you do the Rizzler.
Wait, so Rizzler, let me see if I got this.
Oh wait,
So I'm
it's
gonna hold
this
one
kid.
down, and then that one's going up.
No, it's his
and then a
nephew.
little like sucking of the lips and the cheeks, like, oh,
Okay.
is that a boom?
That's a boom.
Oh!
You want to know how to do the Rizzler?
I do.
Hold one eyebrow down.
What about the broom?
And then raise one up. And then you suck in like this. And do this. And then do it all together.
1.4 million people liked this video.
All right,
think
now
it's
now
a
now,
boom.
now we got to show him the Costco guy's rating, bro.
Costco guys rate.
This is.
Costco guys what rating?
Yeah, like their like rating scale.
Oh, like the blind ranking.
Yeah.
So it's an uncle and nephew.
no, it's like a whole family. Like
Yeah,
Oh.
there's the sister and the
it's a oh, there's Boomer Doom.
boomer
Yeah.
dude.
Boom or doom?
A chicken bake?
Or a double chunk chocolate cookie?
I'm gonna have to give the chicken bake the boom and the double chunk chocolate a 2. You heard it from the Rizzler.
He's had one too many chicken bakes.
What is this,
I'm gonna have
guys?
one.
This is not
This
real.
gets a really
Yes,
big
it is.
boom.
Boom!
I have
or doom?
I
A
was
chicken bake?
Or the double
transported
chunk
into a
chocolate.
different universe. This is not real.
The double chunk chocolate cookie.
I'm telling you, it's funny stuff.
Okay, I'm just yeah.
We can.
All right, here you go. All right, there you go, brother. And how
Oh
does it
my
know
God.
how does it know that a kid named the Rizzler is
Makes-
set for life
he
because he
makes
can
more money
make a
than any
Riz
of us.
face? Yeah, he is set for life. Oh, do it! Do the Riz face, Dana.
I think I need to figure out a Riz face.
You were just
Wait,
doing
I
it, bro.
Full one.
Yeah, all right, and then suck in like.
Your profile picture.
Clip
I'm
it, Chad.
screenshotting that.
Clip it before the VOD gets demonetized because
Oh my
Costco
God.
guys send a cease and desist on us.
Ugh. Copywritten Riz face.
Oh, we're definitely getting copyrighted with that. We bring the boom.
Oh yeah,
That's
Nice.
what we do.
nice. The channel gets shut down because of that. I can't. I'm done.
Hey, the Rizzler might be a part of the mafia, bro. I mean, he's probably gonna send
yeah.
the goons after us.
Yeah, you said they were Italian, right? So maybe. You never
That's
know.
right.
All right, guys. That was good. That was fun. I enjoyed. We talked all kinds of crazy stuff. Too much to recap, but yeah, we did talk about the wimpy one. You got a screen cap. That's lovely. That's brilliant. Thank you.
New,
Thank you,
new
Andrew.
profile picture there.
Great.
Oh, bro. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So, next week.
Zane's
What
gonna
is
be like, what did I
Date
miss?
next week. Here in the next couple weeks, we may have a week off or two.
Or
Uh,
3.
I got a lot of work to do, and I'm tired. But
Hey,
you
I
know
do 4
what?
shows a week.
All
You
we're
just do
gonna
one
do
show a
for the next couple weeks is find something silly to talk about and vibe like we've been doing. We'll keep it up.
You may see another couple Riz faces.
I love vibes. I love vibing.
Yeah, I had
Play
fun
Fortnite
tonight.
one stream.
Zane, I hope you get your AC fixed,
Yeah, that
and
sucks.
Yeah, it
Especially this
sucks to
time
be
of
hot
year.
at night, like
Yeah.
sleeping. I like it cold. Like I have an AC unit in my bedroom to make it cold. I can put more stuff on. You can only take off so much to get cool, and then you're naked, and that's it. Dr. Rizzler? No, come on, Cam. No,
That's your new Discord, Dave. Dr. Rizzler.
he didn't put it in Discord. Don't put it in Discord. No, we're good.
It's somewhere now.
Who put? Did you? Come on, dude.
Dr. Rizzler gets 3 big booms.
Boom. Oh my God, Zane! I hope you get your craft fixed. You got some gigs coming up. Go check out Thomas Babiak and all of his stuff, and check out Zane's stuff. You'll have his gigs or wherever. Go through the gauntlet of stuff you're on. Go, Andrew.
Yeah, this Thursday night on the Cantina Happy Hour on the Feast of Fandoms YouTube channel, we will be discussing episodes 2, 3, and 4 of the Clone Wars. Our last stream did good. It got like over 200 views. Sorry, I'm just laughing about Dr. Rizzler. Next Sunday on Cam and Focus, we're discussing the film Don't Let the River Beast Get You. It is free to stream on Tubi if you're interested. And then next Monday, on MCU Monday, we are back with Jessica Jones Season 1, Episode 6. I forgot what the title is. And then, of course, I'm here whenever y'all are live. So, there you go.
Whenever we ask you to be here. Not just whenever we're live. We
should make this guy a regular. Put him on the payroll.
Well, he is in the Wayfinder group, and that is an accomplishment. Congratulations.
I do appreciate
2 months now. 2 months. Proud of you.
It's like when Dana posted a picture and he said 3 of the 4 co-hosts together, and I was like, 3 of the 4? You mean 3 of the 5? But
yeah.
Don't forget you're a guest.
Right,
So
one's in chat. If we should play golf, me and Dana. One's in chat.
There are a lot of ones there. Cam, what do you got going on?
No one rated me that once.
What do you got going on? Anything fun, cool, exciting?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell no, bro. I'm just trying to golf and work so I can supply at the golf.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
hey,
you
if you
gotta
ever
work
need a
to get
caddy,
what you want, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Got to work to get the things you want.
I know.
Hey, that's what my shirt. That's what my pillow says. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for.
You don't always get what you want. That was the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, it was what my pillow said. So
it also says, "Hey, Lee." Just in case you lose it. Do your underwear have your name on them too?
Yeah, Calvin Klein.
Calvin, yeah. We had a pair of Calvins left at our house once. Long story for another time. Probably more after.
Which we'll never hear.
Yeah, no. Never. All right. I have. I think I won't make that announcement here. Never mind.
When are you gonna get DJ Elliott on?
Yeah, I know. I need to reach out to him. I haven't. He's been busy, and I don't want to bother him. Like, I know he's a cool dude, and he'll do whatever. Like, he's that guy. But he just settled back in a week or two ago, but he's been at Disney on the at the different parks. It seems every other night. So I'll shoot out to him and see if we can arrange it, because it'll have to be a night that he's not DJing or out of the country. So. But yeah, I want to get him on. He'll have a lot to say.
We gotta get the Rizzler on now.
The Rizzler. Safe travels to our friend of the show, Spooky Jawa, as he's going over to Italy.
Tally.
The rest of the content creator group that we're starting to kind of coordinate with. It's a great little group, man. A lot of fun. And yeah, let's keep the fascists at bay. Don't do things that will make them come to your door, like type in all caps.
Sorry, bro.
I appreciate you doing take off the shirt in all lowercase tonight. That was nice.
Yeah, I did that so when you get censored.
I just might. Oh, it's like not tonight. All right, you guys. Stay safe, kids, and remember, peace is a lie. There's only passion.